It's funny how everybody writes 90s fashion is back. I hope not everything about it. What does it mean anyways? Hi everyone, it's Justine. In the 90s, I reached junior high school, so I am extremely qualified to analyze that era in ancient times for you guys and prepare you for that thing that's apparently coming back. Since Vogue wrote about it, it's gonna be everywhere and mass retailers are gonna follow. So we are in for a year of 90s. You might as well know what you're in for. In the 90s, some fashion trends were good, others should really stay where they are. And by that I mean in the past. For example, denim all over. I don't know if you know that picture of Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears, denim everywhere. That should stay where it is. 90s was all about accessories. So platform shoes, Buffalo being the goddess brand, everybody wanted to own a pair. It's really uncomfortable, but hey, you had to have a pair. Tattoo necklaces in choker style. It's made of plastic, it was never cool. It's always coming back in fashion. I wonder why. That should stay in history. Fluo hair accessories, little elastic stuff and plastic pinch and whatever you would put in your hair to keep it up. I think that's a remnant from the 80s. The 90s saw the emergence of a new trend that's still underground and trendy at the same time, and that's grunge fashion. Marc Jacobs did a collection for Perry Ellis, that was grunge. He got fired for it, and then he became Marc Jacobs as we know him, so he probably did well to get fired. That's a Vogue picture. Kate Moss and the heroin chic trend, going to festivals, doing drag, looking awesome and being an icon for a whole new generation. That was listening to Nirvana. That's the cover of their most famous album. Smells Like Teen Spirit, might ring a bell. Another trend was plastic. From mass market brands up to Chanel and Gucci, everybody made those plastic bags. You can't find them in vintage shops because they did not survive to that decade. Plastic just doesn't work, right? It's not a high-end material. And everybody knows what you're wearing in your purse. Techno clothes were a huge thing, used in combination with actually listening to techno music, which was a new thing of the 90s, and going to rave parties. Going to a rave was the buzzword. It lasts for 1 or 2 days without a break. You take so many drugs that you don't remember the party when the party is over. That was also the 90s. Skater style was a huge thing. Skaters in the 90s were a growing community and they launched a lot of trends. One of them I did, it was to wear Vans shoes. They are perfect for skating, but they're also super comfortable as regular sneakers. Those skaters were also wearing super baggy pants like the JNCO, JNCO. You know, with those pants, the legs were so wide you could actually put your head into the foot. Crazy. And the beginning of mass personalization in fashion, you could put all those stickers and the embroidered stuff that you would iron onto your clothes so the jeans would look absolutely unique and be only yours. Now let's come to the designers. 90s were a great decade for quite innovative and storytelling fashion, and that's why it's a time in fashion that I really like. I have to mention Jean-Paul Gaultier, who is a French designer. He's still alive. He had a big exhibition in Brooklyn, New York a couple of years ago. He made this blue and white striped shirt from Britain in France, fashionable again, and he declined it into this dress, for example, that is made of feathers. Isn't it unbelievable? He is also famous for making this cone corset that Madonna wore several times on tour. Another one is Vivienne Westwood. She used to be a punk. She turned into a bourgeois, wanting to impress the bourgeois designer, but she's actually a darling. Her Anglomania show in fall 93 was a revelation. She used a lot of plaids. Plaids is a thing of the 90s. It's a combination of British royalty and grunge, if you ask me. So plaid really fits into every style. That's something that I'm gladly accepting if that's coming back. Last but not least, a designer that I really want to mention is Helmut Lang. He's not famous. He quit his brand in 2004, I think, and kind of disappeared. But in the 90s, that guy invented casual. He made clothes that you could wear to go to the office or in the evening. You didn't have to change during the day anymore. He made clothes for a new young generation of people who grew hating couture and everything that it represented, all that establishment. So they wanted to wear his stuff. Casual clothing, sneakers and everything. Now we call it streetwear and we take it for granted, but Helmut Lang, if you ask me, actually invented that. So to sum it up, the cool things about the 90s were designer fashion, grunge style, and platform shoes. Everything else should go. Do you disagree? I love to argue about fashion. Please leave a comment below this video. If you found this video entertaining, give it a thumb up, thank you very much. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already, and share it with family and friends so that you help it grow. Before I leave you, here are two videos. My video from last week about how to dress an hourglass body type, so if that's yours, or if you have another one, you'll find all the links in that video. And this is a video about the trends that I see coming this summer. While we're talking about trends, I thought I'd mention this one. Take care, see you next week for our next video. Bye bye.